skaten om te zetten. Dus altijd goed uitkijken.
Ja.
Maar in principe moet het kunnen.
Ze komen altijd vanaf één kant, dus ik moet van één kant kijken en er staat niks.
Nou, ze kunnen van de andere kant komen als ze buiten de track zijn.
Nou, fair. Ja, oké. Alrighty.
Ja.
Maar ik zal vooral buiten staan, denk ik. Ik denk dat het leuk is.
Na deze game moet ik even snel heen en weer naar huis om meer tape te halen. Daarna heb ik even wat...
Want waar heb je nog tape nodig?
Tijdens de game, als mensen hier overheen skaten en zo, dan... ja. Maar goed, ik ga het announcen beginnen. Alright everyone, games are setting up. I am Floor Magnet, I'll be your announcer for this game. During the second half we'll have Whip and Red Siren joining me. I've been a freshie skater for a while at Parliament of Pain, but my passion really lies with theater. That's why I'm announcing here instead of skating. I'll be guiding you through the games, trying to explain what's going on, and hope we'll all have a good time. And that's the starting signal. So we here have Team Namur Glorious Bastards against Team Netherlands M+. I've gathered some fun facts about everyone in the teams. Team Namur told us they are a big and happy family and friends team, all skating together, having a good time. And the first jam is off. We have, it seems to be, Lone Star versus, and Lone Star's through. Trying to score his first points for Team NL. Team Netherlands, I'm told. A star pass for Namur. Cutty Shark is the jammer now. Lone Star cutting off the jam, having scored a few points. Starting the game off with 2 points from Team Netherlands. Next we have Skull Kid and Blitz. Blitz is a Team Belgium M+ player who also participated in the World Cup in Orleans, who will participate in Orleans in May. And they're off. Penalty going on, and Blitz went through very quickly. Skullkid to the floor. Skullkid got back in just in time to get before Blitz, trying to pass before Blitz can score his points. And Blitz passes the pack. There's Skullkid passing the pack as well. Tried to start pass, but preferred to stay the jammer after all. And Blitz going fast, calling the jam before Skullkid can score. This jam, Saliu, and I cannot see the number of the Team NL player. Saliu passes immediately, very quickly. Going fast, but the blockers of Namur seem to be very good at keeping the jammers in check. Saliu scoring his 4 points. Cutty Shark trying to keep the jammer for Team Netherlands out of the track. And ooh, Saliu to the floor. And the jam's over. There we have Wouda skating for Team Netherlands, and let's see, I believe that's Bambi for Namur. Bambi will be 17 in 3 days. He's a child of all the Namur glorious bastards. Started at the age 14 at Namur, but is also the son of Hula Hoop. And the jam's over. With 3 points for Namur. Next jam, Hemogoblin, and I believe that would be Blitz again. Hemogoblin trying to pass the pack, but being pushed out at the last moment. No start. And Blitz is the first through. Blitz passing, but being pushed out, getting back in, and managing to stay in bounds after a big Skull Kid. No, that's not Skull Kid, that's the Wizard. Fun fact about the Wizard, we have both the Wizard and Bubble Wizard in Team Netherlands. They are both legally named Merlijn, that's why they're both called Wizard. Blitz trying to pass through the pack and managing. Hemogoblin still difficulty, and the jam is over. Next jam lining up. Saliu for Namur. But who will it be for Team Netherlands? It's hard to see. It looks to be Lone Star. And they're off. The blockers are keeping the jammers in check well. Lone Star making a push for it. While Saliu had to go all the way to the back. Lone Star is almost through, but the last blocker is keeping him in. And there he goes, Lone Star passing. Saliu tried his pass, but was hit out. Lone Star is back in the pack. When Lone Star first joined Team Netherlands, he didn't have a beard yet. But as you can see now, the beard rocks him well. And he passes again, 4 points. Can he close the gap for Team Netherlands? Saliu passed. Time to score some first points for Namur. Or is Lone Star is calling it off? It's Bambi versus Skull Kid. Bambi trying to pass. Skull Kid pushing over all of Team Namur and going through. Look at that speed. And Skull Kid scoring points, immediately cutting off the jam. What a jammer, and also an excellent cook. There it's Blitz for Namur, and Hammer for Team NL. Team Netherlands, I'm told. Apparently Team NL is copyrighted and we cannot use it. There they're off. Hammer trying to take the sides. I hear a penalty going. And Blitz went to pass through. Initial pass. There he goes, hammered. And the hammer is through as well. That's the end of the jam, with a few points for Namur and none for Team Netherlands. Here we have Salyu and Voda. Voda once made a lion suit for her 2-year-old nephew. Very cute. They're all ready for it, making some last-minute changes to the blocking setup. And there they go. Salyu and Voda trying to use the same openings. And there goes Voda. Almost past the last blockers. And there she goes! Salyu is close on her heels, but Voda has the lead. Can Voda score some points for Team Netherlands? She got out of bounds, but did she score any points? It looks like she did not. She did! 2 points before she got out of bounds. 2 points for Team Netherlands. Now it's Bambi versus Hemogoblin. Ready to start. And there they go. Hemogoblin immediately taking the inside, but not managing to get through. And there goes Bambi. Initial pass very fast, while Hemogoblin is still struggling with the blockers. How many points is Namur going to score this jam? Attempting to jump over the legs, but failing. Bambi has to go all the way back. Here we go. Bambi scoring 4 points, while Hemogoblin is still struggling with the blockers. Fun to know about Hemogoblin. Gobbo started as a mascot for Northern Lightning Roller Girls. Made a Thor suit, and in the meantime, Bambi passes through again. Bambi passing the pack again. So now that Hemogoblin is skating for Team Netherlands, sadly Northern Lightning Roller Girls no longer have a mascot because Goblin is busy doing other things. Bambi hit out before they can score more points. Can Goblin make that first pass? Initial pass for Team Netherlands with a star pass, but the jam is called off before they can score any points. Bambi has scored a lot of points for Namur this game. We see Lone Star and Blitz lining up again. Blitz is not only a great jammer, he's also the captain of Namur. Glorious bastards. And the jam is off. Blitz dancing through the inside, but getting hit out. And Lone Star is the first to pass through. Ooh, Blitz hit out before he can make his initial pass, but Sparkles fell over. So Blitz can continue. Lone Star, 4 points. And calling off the jam before Blitz can do anything. Salyu and Skull Kid lining up. There's Also some fun facts about the blockers. You have Fluffy there. Fluffy designed the logo of Team NL, of Team Netherlands. Quick changes before the jam starts, and there they go. And Saliu is the first to pass. Skullkid is passing the last blockers as we speak. And there he goes. Saliu running past, attempting an apex jump, but he fell. Called it off before Skullkid was here. No points for Team Netherlands. No points for Namur. An official timeout. I hope one of them will come over to tell me what's going on. While they speak, I can tell you some more fun things.
Did he change it differently?
Hula Hoop, playing for Namur Glorious Bastards, was in the previous lineup of Namur Glorious Bastards. She left her position in the lineup and the women's team so she could play together with her son Bambi.
Don't do it now. We can't change it now.
No, but I mean, it's not tipsy to tipsy.
Hallo, hallo? Hi, jij had gebeld? Ja. Looks like the official timeout has resolved. There. Sorry, I was away for a bit. I had to fix a bit of an issue. I am also floor manager at the moment. Here we go. And it looks like it's Bambi. And Bambi and the hammer. Bambi managed to make an initial pass. To score some more points for Namur Glorious Bastards. There we go. Bambi running into the tripod and managing to pass through with relative ease. Very nice. Hammer managed to pass as well. Time to score some points. Bambi is waiting for Hammer, trying to see what they can do. Interesting. And calling off the jam. That was an interesting tactic. We have Wouda and Blitz lining up. Blockers seem to be ready. One big pile of blockers there, and Wouda through in an instant. Must have been some nice offense from Team Netherlands. Blitz still has issues with the blockers, but there he goes. And Wouda is back. Wouda in the pack. Getting some points there. And calling off the jam before Blitz can score anything.
Maybe it's the battery that doesn't work with this cable or something.
There we see Salio and Lone Star lining up again. Team Netherlands taking the corners, seeing what strategy they can take. Lone Star on the blockers immediately, and Salio running in with some speed. See what works better, and it seems they're neck and neck, but the lead is for Salio. Hitting each other out here and there. Salio calling it off before anyone can score anything. You have Skull Kid and Bambi ready for the next jam. Team Netherlands taking the back, Namur taking the front. And the jam is off. Skull Kid trying to weave through like a dancer, but Bambi is the first to pass. There you go. And Bambi passing the pack like a dancer, calling it off because he was hit out. Did he score any points? No points, it seems. It's Hammer and Blitz. There they go. Both trying to push through, but the blockers are holding them for now. It's a nice rough and tumble game, guys. And Hammer is the first to pass. Blitz on his heels. Look at them go. The pack is moving very fast. See if they can deny some points. The pack is also hitting each other out. And Hammer calling it off. No points for either team, it seems. Can Team Netherlands make up the difference? The difference is now 37 points. Wouda and Salio lining up. How is it going to look after this jam?
I'm not listening, I'm fixing things.
There they go. Both of these jammers have been quick to pass in the beginning. Salio hit out of the track before he can pass anything, but there he goes, he's the first to pass through. While Wouda is being recycled. And there they go. Salio made an apex jump and succeeded, scoring his points, while Wouda is still stuck behind the blockers. And there they go. Seems to be some sort of signal to start offense. The pack is starting to move, but can Salio pass through? And Salio can, calling it off.
Can't connect. It doesn't show anyone. Yeah, it's weird, it's not off.
And that's Bambi and Lone Star ready to jam again.
It's weird. It has 78%.
You can see there Mansa Brusa blocking for the team in Netherlands. He's officially graduating from his master's degree next week, but still found time to derby today. And Lone Star is the first through the pack. Bambi knocked down, but managed to still pass. Lone Star trying some nice spikes, but was hit out. Running off the jam, gaining 4 points. The difference seems to be growing, but only a little bit. 41 points difference. Skull Kid and Blitz. Big pile of blockers ready to catch them. And there they go. Skull Kid is the first to pass. Blitz right on his heels. Can Skull Kid score points before Blitz can? There they go. I don't think I've ever seen a pack move this fast. Blitz is the first to actually score points, but Skull Kid is right on his heels. Can he catch up? And it seems like he can. Hitting, but neither of them falling out. The blockers have now made a full lap, and they're still going. Skull Kid hit out, but Blitz is stuck. The blocker going to the ground, and there goes Skull Kid scoring some points, while Blitz is stuck behind the pack. Skull Kid making another lap. See if he can make a difference. Hit a blocker, but he also went out himself. Oh. Is the blocker okay? Swiffy looking a little hurt, but he keeps on going strong. Both jammers going so fast first, so it seems to be a little stuck now. Skull Kid still scoring points. Blitz calculating his next offense. There they go. Skull Kid passing through the pack, but being stopped. While Blitz is being recycled by Fluffy. Skull Kid is being recycled as well. This looks like just when I was about to say it might be a 2-minute jam. It wasn't. Skull Kid called it off. Scoring a nice number of points for Team Netherlands. The difference has become smaller.
Weet jij wat de kleedkamer zegt? Welke kleedkamer?
Next jam has started. Hammer and Saliu. Hammer trying to push through but getting hit out. And Saliu making speed but is not the lead jammer. It seems like Hammer is the lead. Saliu making a beautiful apex jump. What a distance that man can make. Blockers are ready to intercept the jammers. Hammer touched the outside, but so did Saliu. There they come, making some speed. And a successful star pass for Team Netherlands. Sparkles is the jammer now. Saliu still passing on, scoring points. 4 more points for Sparkles. We no longer have a lead jammer, so this jam will take 2 full minutes. Sparkles being caught by the pack, while Saliu is passing. Sparkles scoring points. Saliu looks to be getting tired. I hope for them this half will not take much longer. Saliu did pass but got hit out. Can he still get up? He can. Come on, Saliu. Sparkles is scoring points. You can keep going. We know it. They keep going. Here they go. Come on, they need some cheering on. And the jam is over. Many points scored on both sides. An official timeout requested. Official review requested by Team Netherlands. Fun to know for Team Namur. We have Indriana Skyroller skating on their number 221, but his real derby name is Moby. His Namur Glorious Bastards jerseys aren't ready yet because he joined the Namur Glorious Bastards this year. He's also a Team Belgium M+ player who will participate in the World Cup in Orléans in May. Oh, good to know. I was just told it's hard to hear me upstairs. How is it now?
Je ziet dat het, als je praat, dan blijf je een beetje hier tussen hangen, maar je wil eigenlijk een beetje deze kant op gaan.
More volume
Kijk naar
coming
de
in.
lamp-
How is it now?
Kijk naar de lampjes.
Yes,
Oh, is het beter? Oké.
it seems to be better.
Oké, goed.
Hallo. Wij hebben nog niet gezien, dus we gaan
Okay. Team Netherlands asked for a cut penalty against Team Namur on the outside. The officials haven't seen anything, so did not award it. And the game is getting back on. While we wait for this to start, want to know about Bubble Wizard number 084 for Team Netherlands. He wrote his thesis about foam, hence the name Bubble in Wizard. We have Wouda and Bambi starting off. Wouda passing through, stuck on one last blocker, and there they go. Lead, but Bambi right on her heels. Making speed, back moving fast. Multiplayer awarded for Team Netherlands. Bambi is now seems to be in the lead against Wouda. Will Wouda call it off? Or is she going to score more points? She might be waiting for her teammate to be back in, so they will have full lineup the next. Call it off with two Team Netherlands members in the penalty box. This might be a rough start for Team Netherlands in the next jam. Team Namur is on a beautiful 99 points. Will they make 100 before the end of the first half? There's only 3 minutes left. It's Lone Star versus Blitz. Can Blitz score at least 1 point for a nice 100 points? New blocking strategies trying out, and it seems to work. The jammers are stuck. Blitz is looking to take the lead, but Lone Star is juking them out. And there goes Blitz. taking the initial pass, becoming lead jammer. Lone Star stuck on the blockers. But there he goes. Initial pass for Lone Star, while Blitz is stuck, having not... And there's a pass for Blitz. 4 more points for Namur, and they've made 103. Fun fact about Lone Star, he almost has no downtime as a jammer. Almost no penalties, that guy. Skull Kid against Renford. Maybe Renford. I'm not sure how we're supposed to pronounce this. We haven't seen Renford jam yet. Let's see how they do. They seem to be doing quite well. There he goes, Skull Kid. Renford is skating. And the jam is over. For skating under the name Kamehameha. This is because also their Namur jerseys aren't ready yet. We have Hammer against Bambi. Can Team Netherlands make it 70 points before the first half? This is looking to be the last jam, unless it's going to be very short. Penalty going. Bambi, initial pass. Can the Hammer score some points, or is Bambi going to take the lead in this game? Almost dancing through the pack like a deer. There goes Bambi. Hammer is stuck behind the blockers. Namur has some exceptional blocking strategies, it seems. Bambi is now stuck on the blockers. But a directional penalty added for Team Netherlands. Bambi is being recycled. Taking their time. They know Namur is in the lead. That they, being calm, can score more points than going fast. In the meantime, Hammer is trying to pass through. And there comes Hammer, dashing through the pack and succeeding. Bambi skating behind them, waiting for the end of the first half. And that was it for the first half. I hope you guys had a good time. Take your time to go to the canteen. Can we hear some cheers for Team Namur? Glorious bastards. Can we hear some cheers for Team Netherlands, M+? And now off to the canteen for the break. Get yourself a drink, a duck, or a raffle ticket, and we'll see you back in 15 minutes.
Siren, and I will be announcing the second part of this game. Whoop whoop! Hey! Also online, hello, welcome viewers online. And the 5-second call has been made. I have to kind of get into the game because I have not seen the first period. Lead for Team Netherlands. Lone Star first through the pack with Bambi now exiting the pack, finishing that first trip. But Lone Star sent to the penalty box. I did not see what the penalty was. My apologies. Bambi balancing on one hand on the inside there, stepping over a leg there on the outside line, and first scoring trip in the books for Namur. Oh, little step over the inside line there with a little drawback there. Lone Star back on track. A nice little shoulder hit there from Duke of Hazard. Keeps Bambi busy in the pack. Star pass. Bambi initiating contact on Sparkles. But Sparkles able to stay inbounds and now also initiating a little contact. Mind you, this jam has no lead jammer, so this is another 23 seconds in this jam with both jammers on track. Sparkles through the pack with points on the board. Bambi stuck there behind the wall while Sparkles enters the pack. The 2 minutes are up. I'm guessing that there was not an extra point there scored by Sparkles because the whistles sounded right before hitting that pack. The jammer refs checking in with the scorekeepers to keep everything in check. And let me look for who is actually officiating this game, because apparently some people online would like to know. I have to look for where my list is. It's my habit of doing. Okay, let me focus back on track with Blitz out of the pack, but Skull Kid as lead already through for first scoring trip. Also points on the board for Blitz. Both jammers in the pack now on a second scoring trip. Both held back for a little bit. Blitz is the first one able to get out of that scoring trip. Skull Kid now bringing the hands to the hips to end that jam. Both teams scoring 8 points, making the score now 77 against 134. Sorry, online people, I do not seem to have a list of officials. My apologies about that, so I cannot list them off for you. So the third jam in this second period with Renford in the front. Now passing Sparkles, the last line of defense for Team Netherlands. And Wouda with the star in hand, passing one blocker there. Now in the middle of the pack, passing the star to Sparkles. Sparkles now jammer for Team Netherlands, while Renford is around for a second scoring trip and calling off that jam. Were all blockers passed in that scoring trip? Yes, 4 fingers in the air. 2 scoring trips makes 8 points. And in total 142 points for Namur, glorious bastards. Team Netherlands at 77. 24 minutes left in this game with Skull Kid jamming for Team Netherlands and Bambi out first, lead jammer for Namur. Oh, it's not Skull Kid, sorry. It's Lone Star jamming for Team Netherlands. Forcing that call off, keeping this jam at 0-0. Very nicely done. Putting that pressure on to force that call off. Double donut, 0-0. No advancing in the scores in that 4th jam. 5th jam brings Skull Kid now and Blitz as jammers. Skull Kids find the opening on the inside, lead for Team Netherlands. Blitz now also out of the pack and chasing the whole pack now in turn 2. Skull Kid in the pack and a drawback. Oh, the offense there from the Glorious Bastards is effective enough for Blitz to now exit the pack in that first scoring trip. Now Skull Kid calling off that jam, was able to pass 2 blockers there, 2-4 in this jam. Okay, and I rushed here to be able to watch this second period because I had to give training until noon for Rotterdam. On the track now, Renford again with for Team Netherlands. Wouda as jammer. Both jammers still stuck in that pack. Tripods working hard. And both teams, one blocker, or for Team Netherlands it was 4 blockers, able to keep Renford busy for a little bit, but Renford now out on a first scoring trip. Wouda with the star in hand. Blocker defense from Team Netherlands, able to keep Renford busy there a little bit, but out of the pack now. Wouda also out of the pack in that initial trip, with Renford now on a second scoring trip, with Wouda approaching, and the call off was to be expected. 2 points added for the team in black, keeping Team Netherlands at 0. Bambi out first for Namur. And Hammer Now putting on the star back. Oh, Bambi with a big hop, barely able to keep balance, but landed inbounds, putting 4 points on the board. And as I'm reading the notes on the skaters, you have already heard a little bit about Bambi being a junior. But also Renford is a young skater. Blitz now the jammer for Namur, and with Lone Star in the front, 2 to pass, quick entry. Oh, that was the lead for Lone Star, just at the same moment as exiting the pack, forcing that call off to keep it at 0-0. We see that there is an official review requested by the team in black, and looking at where they're pointing, I'm assuming it's the outside apex moment where Lone Star had to pass 2 blockers, but I will not jump to any conclusions. So this is a first game for Team Netherlands M+, before they, in their training period towards the World Cup in April. And Glorious Bastards is here today to play 2 games, one against this team and one against the Parliament of Pain. And I'm just going to listen in for a moment what the official review is about. As I expected, this official review was about the moment right at the top of the apex where Lone Star had to pass 2 blockers, and that was a very quick re-entry. The officials did see that the hips were behind the hips of the blocker moving backwards, so no cut call is given, the no call stands. And Team Netherlands starts with a 1 blocker advantage. Sparkles, last line of defense again, but Renford is able to stay inbounds and upright. And Renford is only 16 years old and showing a very good derby here.
What is that then?
Kid with the star in hand, Renford in the front, able to get out of the pack and finishing that first scoring trip. Star pass on the side of Team Netherlands. Sparkles now jammer while Renford is through the pack and calling the jam off after finishing that second scoring trip. The medics are busy with one of the Team Netherlands players, so there's no eyes on the track right now by the medics. That's why there's now called a official timeout called, because we know that we want those medics alert and available when the game is happening. So let me add a little something about Renford. Oh, he's actually only 15 years old. Check my notes a little bit better. His real derby name is Kameha, but his team shirts aren't ready yet, so he's playing under another name. Kameha. From the series, I think, right? Yeah. With one medic back on the seat. Yep, this game continues. And we hear the 5-second call. Wouda and Bambi on track as jammers. Bambi on the outside with a little turn. They're able to get out of the pack and become lead jammer. Wouda now one to pass, stays in bounds with the star in hand, able to get out. Now putting the star back on while Bambi takes a little leap there on the inside turn and is able to finish that first scoring trip and calls off the jam. I know from inside information that Team Netherlands was not expecting to win this game, but what I just heard from the coach that they're not mad and happy with how the game is going. They have scored 79 points up to now, with Namur's 168 points, almost to 100-point differential. But this is, of course, a really good training opportunity for this team that's only been training together for a few months now in preparation for the World Cup. And as you might notice, there is some of the female skaters that also skated in the World Cup past July. They were my teammates for the Women's World Cup. We see the teams getting ready for the 11th jam with Skull Kid and Blitz with the stars on the helmet. Blitz on the outside line. Oh, both jammers out almost at the same time. A little contact there from Skull Kid. Keeps Blitz busy. Skull Kid has the lead and is able to get into the pack now. Team defense from Team Netherlands. In the back with the tripod, blocking Blitz, keeping Blitz busy. Sparkles the one that quick feet, pulling, drawing Blitz back, and also a blocker all the way out of play in the back. Now Blitz with that blocker as offense in the back there, while Skull Kid now finds an opening to finish that in first scoring trip. Both teams now 4 points in this jam, with both jammers almost at the same time in the pack again. Blitz now the first one to get out, while Skull Kid now wants to get those points, of course, to even out the score and the call off, while Blitz hits the back of the pack. And the Skull Kid was able to score 3 points. So although the lead was for Team Netherlands, a 1 point loss in this jam. We're almost halfway this second period. 16 minutes left on the clock in this game. Let me check my notes again. Official review from Team Nederland. I'm going to listen in.
I think you remember that.
Of course.
Okay, the official review was about the first trip, the initial trip through the pack. Iron Mist, the captain, gave a hit, and the jammer was instable because of that. While moving forward on track still, then because of that imbalance, stepped out of the track and then stepped back on the track. So they were asking for a cut track penalty on the jammer, and the penalty will be issued as soon as the jammer ref finds the right person. Yeah, so this will result in a power start in favor of Team Netherlands. It doesn't happen often, but it's really really satisfying when you see an official review being won, as we say. So that also means that Team Nederland still has one opportunity to call for an official review. Because then you retain your ability to call for another official review. And the game is on again with hemoglobin jamming for Team Nederland, at least in this half the first time. I don't know about the first period because I wasn't here. And hemoglobin gets the lead in this power start. Namur loses a blocker with the penalty. Hemoglobin gets the points. Also, Jammer back on track for Namur. Blitz now, shoot to pass. Oh yeah, nicely done there. Sparkles moving back, but also stepping out of bounds for a moment. Hemoglobin now one to pass. Takes a little tumble. Blitz is out first in that initial trip. Hemoglobin being drawn back and gets the signal to call the jam off. And also was able to pass all the blockers while still stuck in that pack though. So 8 points added for Team Nederland. 94 against 176 now. And we see a Lone Star back on track as jammer for Team Nederland, and Renford, the youngest, I think, on track as jammer gets the lead, while Lone Star takes the star off while passing that last line of defense. So Renford now in the pack, able to pass everybody. Lone Star tries to, in the last moment, get a point, but that happens. That pass happens right after the whistles. So 4-0 in this jam in favor of Namur Glorious Bastards. Glorieux Bâtard. 13.5 minutes left in this game. Of course, yes, quick lead there for Skull Kid, finds the smallest opening on the inside. Saliu also out of the pack, and in the first scoring trip, a direction penalty called on number 29 in black. Skull Kid around now has 2 blockers to pass with 4 blockers of the own team. Oh, Saliu drags that foot over the outside line, is drawn back while Skull Kid comes around. Team Nederland over the 100 points. Oh, cut is called though by outside pack ref Ruby Proven. Okay, not an extra penalty there for, oh, yep, quickly. Almost saw another cut there. Skull Kid able to rack up some points here. Already 20, nicely done there. And of course the blockers are helping Skull Kid to actually score those points. Saliu standing in the penalty box and gets the signal to call off the jam with probably 1 or 2 seconds left on the clock, left on the penalty for Saliu. Forcing another power start, very shortly though, but power start for Team Nederland. Team timeout for Namur. 22 points in that jam. Really nicely done. Let me hear you for those 22 points. Yeah, you gotta celebrate. And of course, Saliu had one scoring trip before getting that penalty. So 4 points also for Namur. End of the team timeout. We see Wouda ready to start that short power start. Saliu was already standing for a little bit, so I'm guessing 2-3 seconds maybe before Saliu enters the track. So hopefully that will give, there we go, that's Saliu on track. Wouda in the pack, Saliu in the pack and out first. And because starting this jam from the penalty box, there was still the possibility to get lead. Oh, big jump there. Gets the communication from the team members to better be sure to be legal, to stay legal and not get a penalty. So does, forearm penalty on Saliu. So again, this jam started very shortly as a power jam. Now with Wouda handing over the star to Fluffy. Fluffy tumbling though. A destruction penalty called on 1337. Fluffy now in the scoring pass while Saliu is back on track and meets up with the defense from Team Nederland. Saliu with those long legs is able to get around all those butts. Fluffy in the pack because of that star pass, of course. No lead in this jam, 7 more seconds in this jam. Oh, again for Saliu, a penalty. So that was a devastating jam. Starting the jam from the penalty box and then during the jam ending up in the penalty box twice. That is devastating. Official timeout because Jammer ref needs to check in with the scorekeeper. 4-4 in that jam. A lot of work. Oh, 4-5. It's just been adjusted. So Saliu was able to score one more point in this jam. Yeah, that's correct. 9.5 minutes left on the clock. If you're watching online and you have any questions or comments, please type it in the chat. I have the person moderating next to me, so I can also try to answer any questions if you have them. And please also show your support for the skaters on track. Skull Kid back on track has been successful. The last jam he was skating, and this of course was a power start. We see, very well seen. Skull Kid, a lead jammer. The track is ruined. thank you for that comment that we are making it possible to watch at home. Oh, Skull Kid now on his way to the penalty box while Saliu is back on track. Oh, a lot of screaming. You gotta stay with the pack, people. You cannot go out of play because then you risk a penalty if you not try to. A lot of tumbling, a lot of legs. Oh. Two penalties flying, a low block for White 8 and a penalty again for Saliu. Will Saliu be able to, oh, nicely done there by Skull Kid, while contact was made, was able to lift his feet, and I do think it is the first game for Team NL, yes. As the question is on line. Yeah, the announcer from the first half had to step out to make sure there's enough tape to repair the track because it gets ruined and we're almost out of tape. Saliu now able to get out of the pack and exit the track, actually go back to the bench area. That took a couple of jams. That was the third jam in a row for Saliu on track as jammer or in the penalty box as jammer. And we see Jonne Dark getting ready to call for a team timeout. So when we look at the scores, there's a 71 point differential right now. And that's really good work from Team Netherlands, because at one point there was this differential almost, or there was almost a 100-point differential, and they're doing really good. So 8 points win again in that last jam. Yeah, so the first announcer is on his way to get more tape. That's why I'm now announcing solo. We were supposed to do the second period as a duo, but to make sure that there is enough tape for the other games as well, he had to step out and go get some. That was a referee. No, there, right in front of me there was Saliu actually taking that tumble and sliding and taking the tape and the rope apart. But refs also okay. I did not notice that. We see the Hammer and Bambi as jammers on track. Both jammers being recycled almost all the way behind the jammer line again. The Hammer in front trying to push through, but then there is a very stable blocker in Hula Hoop, I think that is, or is that Cuddy Shark? And I think that's Cuddy Shark actually. I don't know, I can't see it well. Bambi, lead jammer, and able to now finish that first scoring trip while the Hammer is sitting down in the penalty box. So this is a power jam. And of course, Namur will try to get that differential in their favor again. Of course, they are in the lead, but with a 100-point differential first and now 70. So that is actually Cuddy Shark. Oh, and again at that almost the same point, the track gets ruined. Cuddy Shark almost always facing backwards, and very effectively so. And the hammer now in the front, trying to get through. Yes, and is able to get out of the pack there while Bambi gets pushed over the line by Red. Okay, let me see if I'm still up to date. And the blitz, staying inbounds while Lone Star now puts it in 5th gear or maybe even 6th gear. Blitz, of course, was lead. Lone Star now also in the pack, scoring points. Blitz, one to pass, and that is Sparkles. Lone Star able to get out. Now Blitz calls off the jam. Even score in that jam, but that brings Namur Glorious Bastards over the 200-point mark. 201 against 132. Still around that 70-point differential. So Team Nederland keeping it up. Goal kid on the outside, but it is Saliu back on track, able to get lead on the inside around already, while Skull Kids takes off the helmet cover. Oh. Saliu. Wow. Okay, I have thoughts. I don't think what I saw is going to be called though. Okay, the game continues. Fluffy in the penalty box. So Team Nederland with 3 blockers on track. Bouda jamming, is able to get lead. Bambi now almost out of the pack, but Sukatombo, which made it possible to play defense a little bit longer. Bouda in the pack now on a scoring trip. And Bambi in the pack also finds an opening on the inside and able to finish that scoring trip. And the sign to call it off. How many blockers were actually passed? None or 2? 2. 4. Oh, sorry, I'm not paying attention. 4-4 in that jam. So again, even scores. Scorekeeper, get out of the way. 1 minute and 18 seconds left in this game, so potentially last jam. And Hemoglobin tried the inside, but stepped out. Yes, lead for Hemoglobin, Team Nederland. Red there blocking a blitz over that inside line. Now a star pass on the side of the black team. Hemoglobin in the pack scoring points while Blitz is now beautifully blocked though, but direction called there on Devil Croquette. Blitz able to get out of the pack at the same moment as Hemoglobin was out of the pack. So another even score jam. 9 seconds left on the clock. And we see Jonna Dark in the center there asking for a team timeout, thus creating another jam. 140 points for Team Nederland, 213 points for Namur. One more jam. Audience here in the hall, are you still here? It's always a pity that I can't really see you. So I'm actually glad that there's also a stream so that I know that there's people listening to me. Please hear my voice. Yoo-hoo! Yes, I saw some audience. I'm downstairs for the people's online. I'm downstairs with my back against the wall, and up and on that wall and on top there's the bleachers, so I can't really see unless they lean over the balcony. So last jam of this first game of today with Saliu and Lone Star. Saliu finds the opening on the inside, but Lone Star follows through. Also, lead is for Saliu, but jammers both are very close together. Oh, the bench from Namur wants the call off because the time is up, preventing any scoring or any more scoring. 1 point for Team Nederland in that jam and 3 points for Namur. 141 unofficial score against 216. So Team Nederland kept it close to that 75 point mark. So that's really well done in that second period. I saw the defense really getting better and keeping those jammers from Namur behind them longer and more, and giving their jammers a chance to get out. But of course, the winners of this game are the Glorious Bastards from Namur, with a couple of really young skaters, so all of the respect for that as well. So let me hear you for Team Nederland! And of course, the winners of this game, the Glorious Bastards!